Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2247 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nugget, I'll guide you through the expansive landscapes of biblical wisdom. It's always a joy to have you join me on this journey. Today, our exploration takes us to the heart of Proverbs chapter 15, verses 22 through 28, from the New Living Translation. As we unpack these verses, let's seek the timeless wisdom that can illuminate our paths, guide our decisions, and enrich our relationships. So lace up your hiking boots as we explore today's wisdom. Verse 22. Plans go wrong for lack of advice. Many advisors bring success. This verse emphasizes the critical role of seeking counsel and making plans. Lack of advice can lead to plans going awry, while seeking the wisdom of others and many advisors brings success. So what's the solution to the challenge of making wise plans? We need to seek wise counsel. Recognize the value of seeking advice from others. Many advisors bring diverse perspectives that can lead to well-informed and successful plans. Now let's explore verse 23. Everyone enjoys a fitting reply. It is wonderful to say the right thing at the right time. This verse underscores the importance of our communication with others. It is appreciated when we not only say what is right, but we also say it at the appropriate time. How can we apply this wisdom to our lives? We need to embrace good communication skills. Recognize that it's not only how we reply to someone, but what you communicate. It requires honing your communication skills to reply at the right time. Timing in communications is as important as what is being communicated. Verse 24 speaks to the significance of wisdom. The path of life leads upward for the wise. They leave the grave behind. This verse paints a picture of the upward trajectory of the life of the wise. Their path leads to higher realms that transcends the limitations of the grave. What's the key takeaway here? Well, we need to pursue wisdom. Recognize the transformational power of wisdom. The path of life for the wise is one that transcends the constraints of the mundane and leads to a higher plane. Now let's explore verse 25. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but he protects the property of the widows. This verse speaks to God's justice, which opposes the pride of the wicked and protects the vulnerable, such as widows. How can we apply this wisdom to our lives? We need to embrace humility and advocate for the vulnerable. Cultivate humility and avoid pride. Recognize that God opposes the proud. Advocate for and protect the vulnerable in society, following God's example. Now let's turn our attention to verse 26. The Lord detests evil plans, but he delights in pure words. This verse highlights God's aversion to evil plans and his delight in pure, righteous words. What's the solution for aligning our plans and words with God's delight? We need to align our plans and words with righteousness. Seek to align your plans and words with righteousness and purity. God delights in those whose plans and words reflect his character. Now let's explore verse 27. Greed brings grief to the whole family, but those who hate bribes will live. This verse highlights the destructive nature of greed, which brings grief not only to the greedy individual, but to the entire family. In contrast, those who reject bribes will experience life. How can we apply wisdom to our lives? Well, we need to reject greed and bribes. Guard against the insidious nature of greed, recognizing its potential harm not only to you, but to your entire family. Choose the path that values integrity over ill-gotten gains. Now let's explore verse 28. The heart of the godly thinks carefully before speaking. The mouth of the wicked overflows with evil words. This verse draws a contrast between the thoughtful words of the godly and the abundance of evil words from the mouth of the wicked. So what's our key takeaway here? Well, we need to speak thoughtfully and righteously. Cultivate the heart that thinks carefully before speaking. Let your words be the reflection of righteousness, avoiding the overflow of evil words that characterize the wicked. And there you have it, my friends, a profound exploration of Proverbs chapter 15, verses 22 through 28 from the New Living Translation. These verses offer us timeless wisdom for living a life aligned with biblical principles. As we continue our journey through the pages of the Bible, remember that the wisdom that it offers is our guiding light in navigating the complexities of life. Until the next time, keep seeking God's wisdom and make it part of your daily trek. And if you found this podcast insightful, please subscribe and leave us a review. Then encourage your friends and family to join us and come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, and most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.